Hi Aries, and welcome to your weekly love tarot forecast. This is for the week of November 5th through November 11th, 2018. So Aries, let's see what the primary energy is for you guys in regards to love and romance for this week. Okay, ooh, nice. Look at this. We've got the waning gibbous moon 4, which is beauty. Now, waning gibbous moon is the phase after, we have the beautiful full moon energy, and this is kind of the, midpoint of that before we get down to the last quarter moon. So here in this, phase of the moon, we've received a harvest. We've received some sort of abundance or manifestation. And now we are in the vibration of like gratitude, of appreciation, of really enjoying the fruits of our blessing or our labor. So in regards to love and romance, this looks very positive, Aries, where you and whoever you're dealing with could be very much like falling in love with each other, or just noticing the beauty within each other, within the relationship, what we've been through, the way we're compatible, when we fell in love, when we first met. It's obviously different for each and every one of you, but with this energy, Aries, it's like you are being recognized and honored and appreciated by your partner or by admirers this week, and you're just kind of in the spotlight. Like, you are glowing, you're very charismatic, people are feeling drawn to you. And if you and your partner have been fighting, disagreeing, they've been stubborn or just hard to deal with, that might all change this week, Aries, because of this energy. And remember, we have Scorpio new moon happening on the 7th, and then Jupiter going into Sagittarius, which is its ruling planet. It's going to be nice. There's a resurrection, a transformation happening for everybody with that energy in a different area of their life. So this very well could be in the romantic sector for some of you guys. So over here on this side, we have let your friends help. And over here on this side, we have release your ex. So Aries, what I see going on here is if you are like eyeing somebody or into somebody, crushing on somebody, you may need to talk to their friends or get more information from people who are closer to them, or maybe even stalk their Facebook a little bit, because if you're really pursuing somebody, but it's like they are interested, but they hold back, they don't really move forward, it's not that they don't see you for the beauty that you are, for all that you offer. It's they're hung up on somebody else, okay? Or there's a lot of emotional baggage within them about whatever has happened in their past relationships. And for now, this week, you might be best served to just shine and not really pursue them. Let them work their energy out, their own emotional issues out, and focus more on your friends. Hang out with your friends. Be social. Also, for single Aries out there, if your friends want to hook you up or set you up with anybody, it's a really good idea to give it a try. Also, if you are an Aries and you're in a relationship and you're happy and you're fine, and you know two different people, like a friend and then maybe a coworker, and you keep thinking to yourself, man, they would be a perfect match. Man, they would be a perfect match. You might want to go about trying to set them up. They very well could be a perfect match, okay? Those of you who are in a committed relationship, this week, it really looks like we could be having some issues where we're upset about the amount of time one person is spending with their friends, like maybe they're going out all the time, or there's some issue about somebody trying to remain friends with an ex, or their ex trying to remain friends with them, and it's upsetting the current relationship. I definitely see that happening. But Aries, really don't get caught up in all those type of details this week. Focus on what's beautiful about your relationship with this person. And I feel like the ex energy is like falling away, no matter how it's playing out. If who you're interested in is still hung up on an ex, or if you're dating somebody whose ex is just causing like a lot of heartache, or trying to come back in, or just still be friends, I feel like that's all going to kind of dissipate between now and the end of the year. So it's not worth your time getting upset. If anything, you might want to take a bit of a step back and focus more on yourself and on your friends and your happiness, and let the person you're interested in get all their, you know, emotional baggage and drama worked out before you try to proceed forward with them. In fact, any of you who are trying to be with somebody, or you are with somebody and you know they're still like hung up on their ex, or you have sneaking suspicion of that, you might want to take a step back and to preserve the relationship and say, look, it's clear as day you're not over that. I'm really into you. I really want to be with you. But as long as you're still hung up on that, you're never going to see me and see this for what it is. The true beauty and magic that exists here between us, the connection, you're not going to see that as long as you are looking at your past. And me being here isn't helping you, you know, connect to your now and think of a future. You're still hung up in your past. So, you know, we need some time, because in that, Aries, you're setting boundaries, okay? And you're saying, I will not be used. I'm not plan B. I'm not second best. I'm not second choice. I'm not your space filler. I'm a person, and we have a connection, and I have a lot to offer. And until you can join me in that space, I just be your friend, okay? Until you can get over your ex, I can only be your friend, and I don't have sex with my friends. Aries, as much as you desire them and all of that, nope, cut it all off and out. Because if they can't have any of your energy other than just a true friend, you know, that's going to show them that you do deserve respect. You do deserve to be number one, and you are not going to settle for less, okay? Now, if this is all flipped and you're the one that's really hung up on an ex, and it's hard for you to connect into the now, you really need to consider maybe you should not be with that person at this moment. Because again, you know, if you are really hung up on your past, nobody in the now is going to turn your head. Only time and healing is going to help you move through that. And you might be better served to just be friends and hang out with your friends this week, you know. So let's keep pulling cards, Aries. And those of you in relationships, any sort of a like baggage of the past, this is a good week to really just let's let that go. Let's work on being friends again. Let's work on having fun with each other again. Let's work on remembering how and why we fell in love. Over here, look at this. We have emotional protection, gardenia. Yep. So listen, Aries, any of you who are dealing with somebody who seems very hung up on their past ex, or they're just like damaged goods from all the crap they've been through in a relationship, it's better for you to just be their friend. You need that emotional protection for yourself, because they can't give, they're not capable of that if their focus and energy and attention is elsewhere, all right? And look at over here, we have ice and frost, static conditions, yeah. And also, just because, you know, this is general, those of you who are really hung up on an ex of the past, hoping and praying, I think this reading pretty much speaks for itself. Like, you need to focus on the beauty of now, what's going on in your life now, and what's special about you, Aries, because I see we need emotional protection for you, and the, you know, energy with the ex, static conditions, is frozen. It is not the time to reconnect, to repair, to heal that relationship, nothing. It's in your best interest to work on you and focus on you and emotionally protect yourself, okay? And get present in the now and work on releasing your emotional baggage. And don't like hook up with other people to try to forget them or to make them jealous. Really, the universe is saying, Aries, heal yourself. Just be friends with people. If, you know, they're hung up on somebody else or they're not trying to be in your life, then don't give them any bit of your energy and time, okay? And again, those of you where you're in this committed relationship and it's like there's an ex trying to create issue and all of that, where, you know, nobody's hung up on the ex is just creating issue. Again, it's not going to manifest into anything, okay? Really just work on protecting you and your relationship and know that that is going to dissipate, all right? That person will eventually run out of steam after being rejected numerous times. They'll finally get the hint that either you, Aries, if it's your ex, that you don't want them back, or if whoever you're dating, you know, if it's their ex that keeps causing trouble and you know they don't want that ex back, it will end, okay? Like, it could be that they're just causing you guys a lot of trauma and heartache and just being stupid. You know, don't give it attention. Don't feed it. It will dissipate. All right, so we have the Ten of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. 2 threes. The Strength card. And lastly, the Hanged Man. Yep, look at that. Aries, it's just right in your tarot cards as well. Any of you super hung up on an ex, really wanting them back, that is not in your best interest. It's truly not. Like, the universe is blocking that avenue because you need to heal, Aries. Truly, 100%. And even if they like came back in, it would still be like some sort of third-party situation. Like, whoever this person is, they just cannot commit and offer you what it is that they pretend that they can or say that they can. They really can't. It's like they'll dip in and dip out. And the time has come, Aries, where you cannot allow that to happen in your life anymore. Okay? If somebody's just in and out, it's time to create a barrier and completely block them out. If you've been really hoping to reconcile with an ex and it's just not happening, you know, the universe is like, Aries, that's not your path right now. You need to focus on, you know, walking a different way. It's for your own protection. It's for your own good at this time, all right? And again, those of you in a relationship where somebody is still very hung up on their ex and you know that, it's in your best interest to walk away from now. Just be their friend, okay? There's a third party that can destroy whatever is happening. So even if you and this person have a great connection, the energy of the relationship with the ex has more weight to it because there's a lot of unresolved emotion. And again, for your own emotional protection, you're better served to just be this person's friend right now. And if it's you who's incredibly hung up on an ex, when you're trying to be with somebody, Aries, it's better for you to just be their friend and recognize that you're not emotionally available at this time. Otherwise, you could end up really breaking their heart, okay? It's just, I don't know, it's not a good week to reconcile with people. It's a good week for you to figure out what's good for you and protect yourself. And again, those of you who are committed, any sort of issue that I feel has been like trying to come in and bother you, whether it's an ex or just some other unrelated issue, Aries, in that case, like I said, I feel like it will be stopped. It will end. It will not, you know, bring everything down. So don't focus on it. Don't worry about it. Just do what you can do right now. Put it on ice, whatever it is. So let's get an outcome here for you guys. Just really protect yourself and think of yourself this week, Aries. Because with beauty, you are definitely worth a lot, okay? And those of you who are coupled where there's some sort of outside influence just trying to bother, you guys will, too beautiful to be broken up by it. So don't Yeah, look at that. Fear. Don't give in to the fear, Aries. If you know you and your partner are in love and you are connected, then that's all you need to know. And, you know, anybody else doesn't matter, okay? If you're really into somebody and you know they're hung up on somebody else and you're too afraid to, like, not have your foot in that door, like you won't have your chance when they're ready, you need to lose sight of that thinking and recognize that that's only going to have them use you and never see you. You're better served to just be their friend and not fear that you'll lose any traction or connection with them. When they're ready, you know, you guys will definitely come together. Okay, so Aries, those are your messages for this week in regards to love and romance. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.